is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Pitching Ninja's filthiest pitches of the day. Remember, before we get to those pitches, hit that subscribe button. Do it now. Don't delay in joining the best baseball community on YouTube. And now, without further ado, here are my filthiest pitches of the day. I'm going to start with Roansy Contreras, who had 2 strikeouts in 4 innings thanks to his fastball and slider. He was up against Chase Anderson, who had 5 Ks in 4 innings and had these fastballs and dirty changeup. Luis Severino had 4 Ks in 4 innings and had an overpowering fastball. He also painted with it and had these wicked sliders. I'm definitely seeing more and more signs of prime Luis Severino coming back, which would be a huge boost to the Yankees' postseason run. He was up against Kevin Gausman, who had 7 Ks in 6 1/3 innings, thanks, of course, to his absolutely disgusting splitters. Look at the movement on these. He also threw in some wicked sliders, including this Judge Zone slider, which of course is low, but Aaron Judge gets us called against him all the time. And he still leads the league in hitting and has 60 home runs. That's how good Judge is. Here's an overlay of Gausman's fastball and splitter, and you can see what makes that splitter so impossible to hit. Look at that drop. As a bonus, here's Gausman's splitter grip.
It's kind of like Lincecum-esque, same kind of grip almost. Like it's a funky grip. And, a lot of people when I first show it, they're like, it feels like it's gonna jump out of my hand. Like I'm gonna throw it to the backstop. And to be honest, it took me 3-4 years for it not to feel like that for me. But I think one of the things that, like, for me was a key was having this finger on the other side of this seam. So kind of hard, but like I want to feel all the pressure on this side of my finger. And so that when I throw it, I'm essentially like, it's like catching like this. And so that's how it gets this spin.
Corey Abbott had 7 Ks in 5 innings. He did give up 5 runs, but that was a career high in Ks. He was outdueled by my filthiest starting pitcher from yesterday, Bryce Elder. Elder had 6 Ks in 9 innings, nice, and threw a shutout. He became the first Braves rookie to throw a shutout since 1990. He had these 6 slider swords. Say that 5 times fast. This dirty changeup, look at the bottom drop out of that. And these absolutely amazing sinkers. The movement on Elder's sinker was Maddux-like, as was his command, because he painted with that thing. A total sinker tour de force by Bryce Elder. Now to my filthiest relievers. Chase DeYoung had this slider and fastball. Anthony Bass had these wicked sliders. Clark Schmidt had this vicious slider. And if you're wondering why Springer would swing at that slider out of the zone, here it is overlaid with Clark Schmidt's 96-mile-an-hour two-seamer. Springer clearly thought that he was getting a two-seamer and got the slider, so chased a pitch way off the plate. Jonathan Loaisiga had this 99-mile-an-hour flaming cheese. Jordan Romano wiped out the side. And here's an overlay of Jordan Romano's 100-mile-an-hour fastball and his slider. And you see what happens when you're geared up for a fastball, but get a nasty slider instead. My filthiest pitch by a reliever last night was this 81-mile-an-hour slider by Lou Trivino. This slider had 21 inches of horizontal movement. And here it is overlaid with his 97-mile-an-hour two-seamer. Good freaking luck. Before we get to the moment of zen, I wanted to give you a heads up. New Pitching Ninja hoodies are available and they're pure fire. So once this video's over, head over to pitchingninja.com and get your pre-order in. And pick yourself up a hat while you're at it. And now, my Pitching Ninja moment of zen. It's William Contreras, Elite Framer. What's up, Ninja Nation? My picks of the day today are a 3-leg parlay. I'm going to go with Blake Snell for 7 Ks or more, Shane Bieber for 7 Ks or more, and top it off with Lance McCullers for 7 Ks or more. And remember, today is Bet with Pitching Ninja Day in the FanDuel app, so you can get those picks with one click of the button. What would your picks of the day be?